Hi guys, welcome back to the Nox Bennett channel. If you're in grade 3, hit that like button. If you're in grade 4, hit that like button. If you're in grade 5. This is specifically like a sample paper for grade 3, so let's go. What is the place value of 8 in the number 286? So they want us to figure out what's the place value of this. Now that would be 8 tens, so the place value will be tens, so that would be B. Number 2 says, what fraction is shaded? And we know that for the shaded, we just count the shaded ones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's our numerator. And then our denominator would be the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 4 out of 8 is shaded. Now we don't have 4 over 8 because what they did was they reduce the fraction to its lowest term. So they divide both sides, or both the numerator and the denominator, by 4, which would give us a half. So that will be T. Hit the like button if you're just joining, guys. Those who want to become a part of the marathon coming up in December, hit me up, 876-549-2161. Number 3 said, what is 46 rounded off to the nearest 10? So when you have 46, the nearest 10 is either going to be 50 or it's going to be 40. So to get to 50, we only need to add 4, right? While to get to 40, we'd have to drop off 6. So it's much easier to add 4 than to minus 6 from the 42. So our nearest 10 could have been 50. What are the missing numbers in the following series? So we have 4, blank, blank, 10, 12, 14. So as we can look, we can see that they are going up by 2, right? So 4, 6, 8. It should have been 6 and then 8. Let's look at number 5. So which set of all odd numbers? Now, odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. So wouldn't be 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7. Yeah, those are all odd. All right. Couldn't be 3, 4, 7 because 4 is an even number. And of course, we have 2 here, which is also an even number. All right, so let's move on to number 5. What is half of 14 balls? So for every 2 ball, you must cross off 1. So you have 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 2 here, 1 out of the 2, 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 and 1 out of the 2. So in all, that is 7. A half. Basically, it's a half, right? This one says now, number 7 says, what is the expanded form of 235? And of course, it's definitely A. 200 plus 30 plus 5. Move on to number 8. Which numbers come directly before and directly after 250? So 249 comes before and 251 comes directly after. So you're counting, so that would have been C. Number 9 says, what is the value of 87 minus 42? So let's set it up, guys. Everybody is encouraged to try before we do the solution. Pretty straightforward. 2 from 7 leave 5 and 4 from 8 leave 4. So that would have been 45. All right, let's move on to number 10. Place the following numbers in order of size from the smallest to the largest. 140, 110, 130, and 120. So the smallest one, I think, is 110. So it has to start with 110. So let's see if it's this. 110, 120, 130, 140. So it would have been B. Move on to number 11. What is the value of 648 divided by 3? Let's set it out. Gonna do the long division way, right? So 648 divided by 3. 3 into 6, that goes 2 times. Then multiply 3 times 2, which is 6. We're going to subtract now. 6 from 6 is 0. So we carry down our 4. And then we say 3 into 4. How many groups of 3 we can get out of 4? That is 1. 3 times 1, which is 3. And then we subtract again and carry down. So this becomes 1. And then we carry down our 8. So this now becomes 18. So 3 into 18 goes 6 times. 3 times 6, we get about 18. Alright, so that would be 216. Number 12 says, Peter bought a cake and shared it with his friends. He gave Roy, what a one lesson. How much Roy get? Roy got 5/8 and took 2/8 for himself. I think himself supposed to be there. What fraction of the cake was shared between the two boys? Yeah. So Peter bought a cake and shared it with his friends. He gave Roy 5/8 and took 2/8 for himself. What fraction of the cake was shared between the two boys? So it would have been 5/8 plus the 2/8, right? Now, once we have the same denominator, we keep the denominator and we add the top. So 5 plus 2 would have been 7. So both of them, we share between them, would have been 7/8. What is the value of 205 multiplied by 3? So we have 205 multiplied by 3. 3, 5, 15. 5 carry 1. 3, 0, 0 plus 1, 1. 3, 2, 6. So 650. Let's move on to 14. Miss All bought 39 sweets for her class. How many dozen sweets can she get from this total? Now let's look at it, put things in perspective. Dozen is 12, right? If we add another 12 to this, that's 24. If you add another 12, that's 36. So what this is saying, we can get 3 dozen and 3 remain out of 12. But can we find a number that can go into 3 and 12 without leaving a remainder? What number is that? Parents, did they say? Did they say? Did they say 3? Yeah, if you said 3, you are correct. So it's 3 1/4. Very nice question. So that would have been C. 15 says, what is the value of the underlying digit in the number 6,753? So that would have been 5/10. Very nice one as well. Number 16 says, the grade 3 students at Harris Primary School read 5,859 books. The grade 4 students read 8,329 books. How many more books did the grade 4 students read than the grade 3 students? So we are supposed to find the difference. So we have 8,329. So we're going to take away the 5,000. So remember, guys, put the thousands on the thousand, hundreds on the hundreds, on the tens, and ones on the ones, right? Let's subtract 9, take away 9, 0, 5, take away 2, we cannot, right? So what we have to do, put our 2 here and we borrow. So this becomes 12, 5 from 12 leave 7, 8 from 2 we can't, we're gonna borrow from the 8, which leaves 7, and then of course 8 from 12 leave 4. 5 from 7 leave 2, so it's 2,470. So that's 8. This one says Claude had 32 plums, he gave Christine 14, and then he bought 9 more plums. How many plums does Claude now have? Claude is such a generous boy. So he has 32, he gave away 14. So let's subtract the 14 that he gave to see how much more he has. 2 from the account, so we have to borrow from here, which leave 8. 1 from that leave 1. So you know it's 18, but then you went ahead and bought 9 more. So we're going to add the 9 to the 18 that he already has. And of course, 9 plus 18 will give us 27. So Claude have 27 plums. Let's move on to number 18. The container below can hold 1 cup of juice. How many 1/8 cups are needed? Are needed to fill the container. Alright, so it can hold 1 cup of juice. How many 1/8? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's basically 4 of those. But they didn't give us the actual measurement for the 1/8. But we know that in order for it to become 1, it has to be 8 of them, right? I don't like that question. I don't think it's structured correctly. But it would have been 8 of the 1/8 to make 1 whole. Number 19 says, which of the following instrument is used to measure mass? Is it thermometer, measuring cup, balance, scale, or clock? Clock tell the time, right? So I would say it's a measuring cup, balance, scale. Oh, what am I saying? Mass again? So it should have been balance scale. Number 20 says, what is the perimeter of the figure shown below? Perimeter means the total distance around. So it should have been 7 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5. So 7, 4, 11, and that 15. 15 plus 5, 20. So in all, the perimeter means the total distance around, right? So it should have been 20 meters. So that would be our. I don't know why this behaving like that. So that would be our answer. Let me rub off this. So our answer would have been T. Guys, you have to go follow me for part 2 if you don't want part 2, alright? Remember grade 4, grade 5, everyone coming up as well. And guys, remember the marathon in December right here is the number to contact me, 876-549-2161. Do not spend it to my out of the out. I'll see you guys in another video.